If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to check out aoeah.com and use code FIFCHIEF for 5% off at checkout. What's up guys, it's FIFCHIEF here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be showing you some investment opportunities for League 1, Premier League, and Bundesliga Player of the Months. So if you are enjoying the content, please subscribe. Over 90% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed and it helps me out a ton. And make sure to go check me out on Twitch. It's going to be linked in the description. We try to stream pretty much every day on Twitch, so please go drop me a follow. And with all that said, let's jump right into this video. So guys, if you don't know, every month EA works with the leagues and they release Player of the Month SBCs. So if we go and we take a look here, out right now, so you have the La Liga Player of the Month has been released in Oyarzabal. We have the old Bundesliga Player of the Month in Kramaric. We have that League 1 Player of the Month that's there, and the Premier League one is gone already. So basically, we're going to be looking at investment opportunities to help you make a bunch of coins. So basically, to start off, when you have the more expensive SBCs, they typically, or the better players for these Player of the Months, they typically just require a lot of high-rated SBCs. Like Kramaric isn't even a great player, and he still requires an 84. The projected players right now are League 1, Mbappe, Premier League, Son, and the Bundesliga Lewandowski. So we've got three world-class great players on FIFA projected to win the Player of the Months. So basically where I like to start off is I like to look at some high-rated players from the Players Club, because typically they're going to require at least one team where it's going to be, you need, say for Mbappe, you need an 88 rated French League team with two PSG players. So basically where I like to start, if I bring you over to Footbin, is I like to start in the area. I like to look at the cheapest players for each rating. So basically what you need to do that is you're going to come to Footbin and go to FIFA 21 players. And let's say you want to look at 87 rated players cheapest. You're going to go 87 to 87 and filter by rating. And then you're going to want to change your price range and just kind of find where the cheapest ones are at. So you'd go like 250K to 20K. And you'd see where these 87 rated cards are falling. So as you can see, the cheapest 87 is looking to be about 18,000 coins here in Chesney. Now what I like to do is I like to get cards from the team of the Player of the Month player, because typically those are required. So we go and take a look here. We have Di Maria, who's coming in at 21.5K. He's close to the cheapest price for the 87. But the thing about Di Maria is this upcoming week he's also projected in inform, which is why he started to go up in price. And it's why he could be a double investment, because he could go up even more in price because he'll be out of packs and he'll be good for that Player of the Month SBC. So as you can see, his price, I mean, typically he's down at that cheapest price for an 87, but he started to go up because people investing in this and investing for Team of the Week cards. Another one you can look at is going to be Verratti here. So the cheapest 86s, you can do what I did earlier, and they sit around like 14.5, 15K. So Verratti, again, very close to that. And he typically chills down at that price. He's been about 12K at times, but he's up in price. A lot of people investing in these SBCs, but he can still go up because if Mbappe does win, he's going to be very expensive. He's going to require a lot of high-rated squads. So Verratti is going to be getting used a lot in those. And then moving into our next one, they are probably going to require a few informs, and even if not, Florenzi and even a player like Di Maria are both guys that can go up in price simply because they have a good link to the Player of the Month card. So maybe people get the Player of the Month Mbappe and then they need to get Di Maria to link to him because they can't afford a Neymar anymore. So Di Maria would then go up in price. Another good option for that is going to be Florenzi here. He's a well-rounded inform that'd be good in game, so he's a good link investment. And then he's also an 84 rated inform for SBCs in case they require maybe an 86 rated squad with an inform in there. So sitting at 16K, he's not bad at all. And I mean, that's kind of the cheapest he's been throughout the year. He's fallen to about 15K at times. But if we go and take a look here, what we can actually do is we can go versions, gold inform, and then basically we can go 84 rated, and we can see, my goodness, I'm getting all sorts of ads here. Well, basically, you can go and see like the cheapest 84 rated inform per se and see where he sits in terms of that. So that's kind of the League One investments I wanted to show you. If we move into the next one, like I mentioned, Heung-min Son and Harry Kane are the projected cards for the Premier League Player of the Month. So basically, I've gone for some Tottenham players here. We got Alderweireld here, who's sitting at about 5K, and as you can see, he fluctuates quite a bit as SBCs get released, because he's a card that really never gets used in game, but is used a lot for SBCs, so he typically fluctuates on what gets released. Right now, he's sitting around his normal price, I'd say anywhere between 8 and 9K. And I think he could definitely go up to around 10,500 coins, maybe 11,000, with a player of the month that requires some high-rated Spurs players. So after that, our next one, as you may have seen, is going to be right here, Hugo Lloris, 87. He's sitting at about 22K. And since he's also French, so he gets good links, he's Spurs, which is both Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, and he's basically the cheapest he's ever been right now at about 19,500. So, oh wow, he's 22 now. So he's a bit up, but he definitely has room to rise, which I like him a lot for. And then the last one, like I mentioned, is going to be Lewandowski, and again, another great player, going to be an expensive SBC. One of my favorite investments is not going to be this Kimmich here, it's going to be this next one, Thomas Muller. So he's essentially been sitting at the cheapest price for an 86 rated card. And he's a midfielder, which every formation has for SBCs. He's German in the Bundesliga, which is the German league, and he's Bayern Munich, which is the team Lewandowski plays for. So I like this investment a lot. Now, he's more expensive than he's been pretty much at all times, but all fodder's kind of up right now, and he's one of the cheapest 86s out there, other than like Sommer as a goalkeeper, which is typically cheaper. So then our last one, as you would have seen, is going to be Kimmich here. Lewandowski's going to be really expensive. He's going to require some high-rated squads. That's going to require either Bundesliga players or Bayern Munich players. So as an 88 rated German Bayern Munich player in the midfield, I think he's going to be a really good investment as well. I mean, as you can see, he's been dropping a ton. He took a huge hit in price. He's been sitting around, he's around his cheapest price he's been all year, if not his cheapest price. This is the furthest he's dropped. So you really can't miss on this investment, because he's really only got room to go up at this point as an 88 rated card. So those are kind of the simple investments I have for you. Is going to just be like those cards that are high rated from the squads that from the teams of the players that might get player of the month. Because it's a lot of really good players in real life and in FIFA. So a lot of people are going to want them, and they're going to require some high rated squads because they're going to be very, very expensive. So I think it's very important to kind of invest in those high rated players, because a lot of people are going to be using them up, and I think they'll definitely go up in price. If you guys have any questions, just make sure to let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. But that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.